Hi, Preston Sandlin here with Home Inspection Carolina. Today, this blog is going to be a little different. The refrigerant is low on my Jeep, and I've done this with my wife's car and my daughter's car, so I thought I'd make a video on how to fill up the refrigerant. So let's take a look. I've sort of prepared it already. We're out here at my Jeep, and you know, there's a couple of different options. You can buy the ready-made refrigerant. I prefer to buy it, you know, it's a little bit less expensive, I think, to buy it in the cans like this, and to buy an attachment. I really like an attachment with a very long hose, because I know from experience you're supposed to attach to the low pressure line, which is usually lower. And on my wife's car, it helps to have a longer hose. This is another one that I've had in the past. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to identify, you know, find the air conditioning system. You're usually going to find two nipples, and we're looking for the and I know it's this one, because it's usually going to be the bigger hose. It's going to be the lower pressure. The smaller hose is going to be the high pressure. But for a fail-safe, the one big thing you're going to realize is that if it doesn't matter if you get the wrong one, the knob for the refrigerant is only going to fit the correct one. See, that nipple's too big, it's not going to fit. It's this one over here. So we're going to hook up the refrigerant. Take a look at that. They're all slightly different, but there's usually some type of connection there. Yep, good. And you can see I'm a little bit low on refrigerant there. So what I'm going to want to do is turn the car on and turn the air on max, and then we're going to come back and fill it with refrigerant, tilting the can. So let's go in and turn the car on. And so now we're going to add some refrigerant. So I pulled the trigger. Now you can get too much, and you kind of want to be tilting the Freon back and forth. I mean, it's not Freon, I'm sorry, refrigerant, the R134. I like to tilt it back and forth. You can feel a little bit of a change. So we got a little bit there. We are up into the 25, but we want to get a little bit more. I'd like to get about midway if I could. So this will provide us some cooler air. It's not doing anything as I've got the trigger pulled. It's like after. It's kind of like a tire pressure gauge. So I like to move the can around back and forth. But yeah, if your air conditioning is not producing air, and or it's just not as cold as it used to be, chances are you're going to, I mean, I would definitely get some refrigerant and see. A little bit better, still not as well as I would like it. I might have to put it on one of these other cans here. Well, we've gone from completely being in the white, like below 75, to we're up above like 175. It is blowing out really cold air. We're gonna give it a little bit more time, but this may just be about all this car can take. But my goodness, the air conditioning difference is crazy better. We'll give it a little bit more, and you want to, when you're holding the refrigerant. And again, the air is on high, trigger mashed, putting the refrigerant in, kind of want to turn it back and forth, give it a little bit more. So we've got refrigerant in, the air is blowing cold. We want to put the caps back on, the nipples. Again, this is your low pressure line. Actually, this is a high pressure line. That's the bigger cap, smaller hose. Smaller cap, smaller is the low pressure one, which is the one that you want to put the Freon in. So there we go. So now we have really nice cold air blowing. So that's how you put charge up your refrigerant in your AC unit in your car. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot.